What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Sniper Squad Day Trading. My name is Hassan. They call me H, and I'm here to do my second review. Um, if you watched the first one, you'll see that I opened up my platform because I forgot to take a screenshot of USAR. And shortly after completing the review, I noticed that ONDS was coming right back into this same level here, and I took it. And I took it quite aggressively. Which, I mean, this late in the day, I really like to trade on the 15. And had I traded on the 15, these two ads were like way too aggressive. Maybe this ad's cool. This one is just like way out of pocket. Even if I was trading the 5, this ad is out of pocket. I've actually been formulating an ad system over the past few days. And the way I'd like to do it is to take the scary entry off the low, off the support level, and then add as you get a new high over that entry candle. So these first two ads are like perfectly executed to that idea. But this one, you got to wait for the pullback to add again. And it would have to be a higher low pullback, which we didn't. I mean, maybe here would have been cool for the next ad. But again, this is late in the day. You got to be on the 5. I mean, on the 15. And so, I mean, maybe I would have gotten in here, but I don't know. I would hope that I would not have added so aggressively, being that it popped up quite a bit and I would need it to pull back. But anyway, things got a little scary for sure because, I mean, my third ad in. Now, every time I'm adding, I'm still risking. I'm calculating my shares based on this risk level. So the ads are lighter and lighter as the stock goes higher. So it's not quite double and triple down. But when it pulled back in here, I was down a good R and a half. And I was like, okay, I'm up half an R on the day. I think this could go back to 11. If it does, it'll be a lot of R's, you know. So I went ahead and gave it to VWAP, kept my stop under my original low, and it bounced really nicely off VWAP. I was like, oh my God. Be so close to just ruining your day. Um, but the support buy was just so clean, man. And it came up here. My mind was set on 11, but when it got up here, the level 2 was stacked. Like 5 rows of huge orders in the black like that. And so I just went ahead and sold 80% there and put my stop, I think under this candle, gave it some room to pull back. And once we made a new high over this high, I moved my stop up to here and just waited for 11 and sold another half up there. And then I saw this big volume candle on the 1. And so I went ahead and tightened up my stop to the low of the 5 and got out the rest of my shares there. So this was like a 4.5 hour trade right here. Pretty cool. Yeah, I guess for sure that's what it was because I was up half an hour on the day. Yeah, just like the support levels, man, it just makes so much sense. And I was able to take the scary entry here and here, and it just paid off really well. I got myself in a bit of trouble adding so much, but just holding the support as my stop, as my low, as my risk level, it worked, man. It worked. The spy held up. You know, I was hoping the spy would really get some legs underneath it, but it just kind of bounced around. But ONDS just had enough relative strength to get me to where I wanted to be. And man, amazing trade. 5R on the day. That puts us up 8R this month so far. My buddy Trey, I was chatting with him while I was in this trade, and you know, he's looking at the fact that I'm taking trades off stream. I did have my stop up under this candle at one point, and then I lowered it back to the original place, which, you know, after adding, that's a lot of risk. You know, I could have had a down 2R day after that, which isn't the end of the world. And I mean, risking a R and a half to make 4.5 R, I think that's valid. But you know, it's just that you don't want bad habits to creep into the process. But I was like, well, look, I bought the scary entry, you know, off the low. That's good, right? But it's such a fine line between trading your system and just freeballing it and getting far away from what works. And I have to be very careful with that. As confidence rises, you start moving away from what works and thinking that you can just trade whatever. And I'm super. I'm trying to be cognizant of that because it's happened to me so many times. So really happy with the trade. Risk got a little shaky. I'm gonna be more cautious with my ads. I'm gonna actually. I've gotten to a place where I can write down my ad strategy, and I think that'll help out a lot. But yeah, man, another crazy day. That's all I got though. I just wanted to give y'all the update, so it's not like a surprise on the journal tomorrow. But anyway, that's all I got, man. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord links in the description, and catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.